welcome to the Big Nerd AI Product Design Hackathon. See some emojis fly in. Get those emojis up. So I'm your host, Maddie Romashko. I am so excited to be here with all of you. We are here to learn together, listen to some good music, and build something meaningful. So a special shout out to the kids in the back of the room. If you're sitting there thinking like, ooh, I don't know if I can do this, or you're just a little bit shy, this event is specifically for you. We are gonna glow you up tonight. So here is the deal. By the time you clock out tonight, what are you gonna learn? You're gonna leave here with 4 specific superpowers. First, you're gonna learn to build an app using AI, not a mock-up, not a wireframe. You're going to design and build a functional app in under an hour. Second, you're going to learn how to be your director's favorite designer, okay? We're going to show you how to reduce rework by designing, building, and testing in one continuous loop. Third, we are done fearing it. You'll see simple ways to make AI your force multiplier rather than something to be nervous about. And finally, we're utilizing non-human helpers. This is about balancing speed and humanity. We want to show how AI augments, not replaces, good design. So a key component for all of you to get the most from this event tonight is going to be your ability to be vulnerable and build in public. That means sharing your screen, showing us your build along the way so that we can learn from each other. So the power really is in shared knowledge. Dan and I are going to be circulating through your builds like Gordon Ramsay on MasterChef. We're going to be tasting what you're cooking, but don't worry, we will not yell at you unless we're really excited about something you built, okay? So we aren't looking for perfection. We're looking for how much value can you create in 60 minutes. So now for the logistics, this is the event page. It has everything you're going to need for the event here tonight. The link is pasted and pinned at the top of the chat if you happen to misplace it. And if you don't have it open, please open it now. We have prizes today. We've got first, second, and third prize, including cash, credits, Lovables one-on-one coaching sessions with your very own Dan Oslavsky, founder of Big Nerd, here with us today. And how are we going to judge? Since you all will be sharing your screens and showcasing your builds as we go, we're going to be taking that into consideration. So there won't be a formal demo at the end. So in order to win, you have to show us your work throughout the hour. We aren't looking for the most complex code. We are looking for who created the most value in under 60 minutes. All right. Enough talk from me, your host. We told you that you could build an app in under 10 minutes or in under an hour. Dan is going to prove to you that he can do it in under 10 minutes. So Dan, he's going to show you how to prompt, how to vibe code, and how to get results fast. Dan, I'm handing the mic to you. Show us how it's done.
Maddie, that's a lot of pressure, but thank you. And hello to everyone. As Maddie said, my name's Dan Olsavsky, or just Dan-O for short. And I will be your hands-on support for the evening. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's pick this window and see what happens. Okay. Maddie, is that the right one? Are you seeing the Hackathon Hub page?
Yes, looking good.
Okay, great. Fantastic, thank you for that. A little more about me. Over the past 20+ years, I've worked as a front-end developer and product designer for some of the world's largest brands. Today, I help designers and organizations adopt AI in ways that increase capability without eroding judgment, culture, or human agency. Tonight, I'm here to show you how to optimize inputs for AI-generated apps so you can build something really cool. Now, I want to direct your attention to the instructions on our Hackathon Hub page. Again, the link to this page is pinned at the top of the chat. Instructions are going to be located about halfway down the page. I'm going to scroll down to those now, and I'm going to walk you through them. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by copying and pasting this lovable invite code. And I've already taken the liberty of setting myself up with a new browser window. So let me see if I can switch over to that really quick and get the rest of the way through our instructions. Thanks, Maddie. All right. We're going to go with the entire screen because I don't see it showing up right now. So bear with me for just a second. Hey, Maddie, do you see my screen with Outlook?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, now I know I'm in my right window. I had to set up a new Outlook account right before this meeting because I just realized you can max out the amount of Gmail accounts that you can have tied to one phone number. So I hit that number just before this meeting. Yeah, right. There you go. We all maybe learned something new right there. I'm on the Lovable homepage right now. I've gone ahead and pasted in that link. And now I'm just going to paste in my new email address from my test account. And if you've used Lovable before in the past, sorry to bore you with the formality here, but I've found in past presentations, it does help some folks just to see the process itself. So here we can see Lovable's prompted me to check my inbox. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to that other tab and see if I got that email. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay. Oh, it went to my junk box. Oh, no wonder. Well, just a heads up, you may need to check your junk box there. Haven't had that problem in the past with Gmail, but you know, trying something new, so we'll work our way through it. Okay, looks like it's going to go ahead and verify that email address. And I'm going to go ahead and pick a style. I'm going to go with light mode. Go ahead and enter my name here. What role fits me best? I'm a designer. Solo dolo, it's just me. Okay, looks like we've got that set up. We'll go ahead and get logged in. See if we can get that sent over to our box here. There we go. How about that? No, that's still not it. Okay.
That's always the hard part.
Too many passwords, Maddie.
I know. I feel you.
All right, and we're in. Hopefully, your path in will be a little easier than that because you won't have to go through a junk email box. But in my case, from here, I'm going to go ahead and step back over to our instructions and go to our next step. All the windows, come on. There we go. And our next step is going to be to brainstorm an idea. So on your end, you're going to take a few minutes to think of an idea for an application. it can be anything that you want. Bonus points if it solves a real world problem or if it helps humans in a meaningful way. So for our build tonight, we would like you to intentionally keep your idea really small. That's going to help us create better output. Once you have your idea brainstormed, I already have one I'm going to show you here in just a moment, you're going to complete the following build template. Now I'd like you to copy and paste this template exactly and just fill in the brackets only. So when you get to this part in your build and you've already come up with your idea, we'll have you fill out this prompt. It should maybe take 3 to 5 minutes. If it takes you a little bit longer, no big deal. Also point out too, if you feel like it is taking you a little too long, you can just add in 1 or 2 features. You don't have to fill out the whole thing. So one of the examples that I'm going to run for you right now that I have down below here, we're going to create an app for remote workers that solves the problem of losing focus during the workday. So I've already gone ahead and filled out what's in between those brackets there in our template. And I'm going to go back over to my other window. And I'm going to paste that into my lovable prompt. Oh, it still wants me to log in, I see. We're going to go ahead and do it all at once. Hey, it worked that time. Fantastic. You're not going to have to do this every time. I'm using a new account in an incognito window, so getting a little friction from the system. So you're just going to have to trust the process. Trust me when I tell you, it should run a little bit smoother on your end. So this will take approximately 5 minutes to build. And while it's building, oh, I see it didn't pick up my free credits there. But while it's building, I'm just going to show you a few things along the way. First of all is on the left-hand side, we're going to have our chat panel. You're going to want to pay attention to what's going on over here because every once in a while, it's going to ask you for your input. Essentially, it's just going to ask you yes or no questions. Really similar to how you might set up software at home, maybe like setting up your MacBook for the very first time, where ideally you just want to hit the blue buttons that are already highlighted to allow the system to perform its functions. It's going to tell you what functions it's currently performing. In fact, you can watch it happen in the chat panel on the left-hand side. You can watch it do everything from setting up your database to creating your design system to building out the application itself. So here right now, I can see it setting up the database. So it's got a little bit of time left to go there until we actually have our app running. But meanwhile, I'll just show you around the interface here. Down at the bottom left here in our chat panel, there's going to be an option to make some visual edits. So once your application's built, you'll have the option to go ahead and modify the theme, and then you can also customize that theme as well. That's about as far as I'd like you to get tonight. There are ways at the enterprise level where you can directly input your, for lack of better terms, a config file, either from Figma or maybe it's a JavaScript config file directly into your application. So Lovable sits on top of Claude, which uses React. So if you're familiar at all with React framework, it's just JavaScript. So that's one way you can do your visual edits for tonight, though, is just by clicking that button. To the right of that, you can actually chat with Claude without making edits to your project. I don't suggest doing this tonight because it's gonna use credits. We want to focus our credits tonight on our build. To the right of that little chat button, you also have a voice input. This is really cool. I've been using it recently to capture feedback directly from users right into the system. So just capturing, after I ask a question, just capturing the input from the user and then running that as a prompt as a follow-up. On the top right-hand side of my screen, I'll run through that toolbar. First up is the preview. Once my app is done building, which you'll see here in just a moment, you'll always be able to come back to this preview tab to see your application. To the right of the preview tab, you're going to have a cloud tab. This is where you're actually going to be able to manage your database. This is where you can see users signing up, etc. We shouldn't need to go too deep into this tonight, but just letting you know that it's here now. You can also modify your design from up top here. Again, I mentioned earlier that there's themes that are included in Lovable, as well as customizing visual edits on your own. So a couple different ways to do that and from a couple different locations. You can also modify and edit the code. So if you're the type of person that likes to look under the hood and check out what's going on, you can jump into the code and see what's being created. To the right of that, you have the option for analytics. So once your application's up and functioning and you've got some users in there, you can take a look and see what they're doing. There's also some other capabilities that you have access to from your top toolbar. You can do your security scans, your speed checks, etc. That's a little more advanced for what we're going to get into tonight. But again, just letting you know that it's there. I'm going to go ahead and close that window and go back to my preview. How we doing on time, Maddie? I'm about a minute over here. Running a little slow on my end here. It's just going to check the system. It looks like it's building the design system and the components. So this is kind of the meat of what Lovable does. So this will take a little bit longer. You can see here some of the code that it's creating. We can see the header, the footer, the dashboard. Looks like it's got some of the CSS already set up for us. So we are pretty close to having our application done. Looks like it's going to apply a deep teal color palette for calm focus, warm amber accent for actions, and smooth framer motion animations. And it's up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and skip this screen. And this is new to Lovable. I was a little unsure about how I felt about it before the meeting, but after going through the motions a couple times this afternoon, I kind of like it. So instead of having you publish at the end of your workflow, Lovable really wants to encourage you to get your application out in front of people as soon as possible. Think about it as maybe a proof of concept, essentially, is what you're starting out with. So I like the idea, and I advocate on your end that you give it a go. So I'm going to go ahead and publish my project first without even looking at it. I can always go back and make some changes later, but I'm just trying that out on my end today. As again, that's a new thing. So if you'd like to do that on your end, you're more than welcome to. You will eventually need to publish it, but if you want to skip that step for now, that's okay. So what we have now is our application here. It's called Deep Work. You can see on the left-hand side, there's a little marketing buzz, and on the right-hand side, we actually have our authentication step. So from here, what I would do is I would spend the next 5 to 10 minutes just validating the functionality that exists in my application. And I may need to make some changes to it. I may find a bug or two along the way. And if I do, I'm going to go back over to the chat panel on the left. And down below in my prompt panel there, I'm just going to go ahead and make some updates. Now, it looks like it's telling me right now I only have about 1 free credit remaining for today. So it used about 4 credits just building my entire application. If you use that link that is in the directions or the instructions, that should allow you to receive 15 credits from Lovable. So should be plenty to build tonight. You can see here right now in just about 5 to 10 minutes, I built an entire application just in under 5 credits, which is pretty cool. So I can go ahead and go back and make some changes if needed. But at this point, once you're comfortable with your application, that's when we want you to raise your hand. And that's essentially, as Maddie said, it's going to be us coming around and taking a look at what you're building. Also, if you have any questions along the way, if you're stuck, go ahead and raise your hand for that too. Doesn't look like we have a ton of people in the room. So I think originally we were going to do about a minute each. We might be able to go a little over that. Maddie, if you're still there with me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if that works for you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we should be able to do maybe even multiple rounds of reviews on your application. That is going to be everything on my side. Let me switch back over and see if there was anything else in our instructions here. That's it. Towards the end, Maddie and I are going to deliberate. We also have another special guest judge with us tonight, which is AI of all things. So just before our call got started here, I went ahead and set up an agent to act as a judge for our hackathon tonight. So it will be Maddie, myself, and AI acting as a judge for the hackathon, and we will announce the top 3 winners. You're all winners in my eyes. But we only have 3 prizes to award tonight, so we'll only award those 3 prizes, but we'll consider everyone a winner tonight. Okay, with that said, I'm gonna let you loose. The best thing to do is just to jump into the instructions, follow them step by step. Raise your hand if you're stuck, or raise your hand when you're ready. And don't be bashful. Some people have done this before, so they might be ready sooner than others. And some folks might be done before you even have your first question. That's totally okay. There's no wrong answers tonight. As Maddie mentioned earlier, it's a safe space. So I think I'm gonna hand things over to Maddie to get some music going. Maddie, you want to hit me with some music?
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, everyone. So you can go to the Hackathon Hub page, follow the instructions. Again, just raise your hand if you have any questions or you're ready to demo something, and we can get started. Let me put some jams on.
Thanks, Maddie.
I did turn it down earlier. And if you do have a question, you can just use the raised hand function, or we're in a pretty small group today, so just come off mute and yeah, we can start building.
Maddie, I'm gonna build something too. Are you gonna build?
I think I'm gonna build.
I'm gonna continue sharing my screen, and I'm gonna go back to my main Lovable account, but I'm gonna start a new project.
Okay, if you share your screen, we can't play music, but that's fine. That's probably
is
more.
It still showing?
Well, we can't present both at the same time.
Oh, I see.
But I think seeing yours in real time is probably more valuable than music. Everyone can turn on their own music if they want.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we build ours. Just take over whenever you want.
You bet. Oh, is what I meant to say. Gotta put my big nerd. Oh, geez, Sam's got a prop. Ah, yeah. Hey, Sam, are those meta glasses?
No, not at all.
So
They're not even prescription. They're just for looks.
I love them. I thought about buying some prop glasses with tape in the middle that I could send people to wear for hackathons, but Then I was like, all right, dude, you might be taking it too far.
That'd be a great prize.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have put those in the. All right, next hackathon, those are going in the prize packages for sure.
Next time.
Sure. I'm gonna close that. I gotta keep this open. I'm in an inception window, Maddie. Oh my lord.
You're stuck.
Yeah, it says Maddie Fisher is presenting.
I know. I have to change my maiden name and my married name. Oh well.
How dare you?
I know. Don't tell my husband.
Oh, I'm gonna. Show my screen anyway. Yeah. Just make everyone sick.
Interesting. Yeah. It's like the Twilight Zone.
Did I? I'm sorry. There we go. Is that better?
Looks good.
Sweet. Thanks, Maddie. I'm gonna go back to that page that you mentioned earlier. Hackathon Hub. That has a nice ring to it, too. Okay. All right. I'm going to grab... Where'd those examples go? I want to do this one again. Create an app for remote workers that solves the problem of losing focus during the workday. Okay. If anyone's maybe, like it's towards the end of the day and you just don't have the gas to brainstorm an idea, feel free to copy and paste one of the examples in there. I have more examples too. If anyone's really stuck, just raise your hand. I'll shoot over more examples. Oh, I've got examples. Maddie, now I need some music. What happens if I play music?
It might work if you're actually, I think it only works if you share sound through a tab and not see if it'll work.
Also, it'll like block out background noise, huh?
It might. You can try it.
We're all about experimentation over here. In fact, I'm currently living in a lab, which is wild. Because I get to start my day off like literally experimenting with things. Today, I actually went outside the lab and did a thought experiment at the park. It was kind of like a blend between meditation and, I guess work. Yeah, now you're probably like, oh, tell me more.
Oh, interesting. Dan, how do we get, before you keep going on, how do you get your Big Nerd 15 credits?
Oh, yeah, you just use that link.
Oh, okay.
It
only gives me 5. I don't know if anyone else is or if they got the 15 credits with that link or not, but
yeah, for some reason it gave me 5 too. But I can try it. I could just go to like a new incognito window.
That's okay.
Give it a shot. Redirecting to Lovable. I don't know if it's on to me. That's weird that I see other people's email addresses in there. It's like it's on to me or something. Yeah, sign up and redeem your 10 free credits. You are signing up through Dan's Lovable custom referral link. Yeah, feel free, raise your hand if you're not able to get the free credits.
I got 10. I'm also off camera. I'm juggling shower time and chicken nuggets with my son, but
we expected that. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, you got 10 extra. So yeah, you get 10 from me, and then you get 5 just for signing up. So 5 is plenty. 5 should get you through tonight. You should get 10. And I'm sorry, I didn't see who that was that just said that. But yes, you should have got 10 for using that link. And cool. And again, if you only have 5, that should get you plenty.
Nice.
And if you're using if you're very specifically using this prompt at the most I've ever seen it use has been 4.5 credits. And I've built, I don't know, we'll call it more than I want to admit. I've built around 20 apps, maybe more than that. But yeah, so I've started them all with free credits. Now on my enterprise account, that's a different story because that's loaded with like hundreds of credits and I don't have to worry about it over here. But as far as like doing these demos, I've done a bunch of these demos, and every time I kind of go through the same process. So, but Maddie, it sounds like you just experienced what I experienced a moment ago, which is where like it was like, nope, I'm not going to give you those.
Yeah.
You know what I would do in that case is I would just sign up again with that code, and just use a different email address.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to try. I'm going to try a very different. Oh no, this referral code has reached its usage limit. Your sign up will proceed without the referral bonus. That's fine, I guess. I guess I'll have to set us up with another new one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, it's different every time I do this. And to be quite honest with you, it's I don't mind it. I think that's one thing about working with technology, especially working hands-on. If you're more like work a director role, your rub is probably like people constantly changing their mind, like not being able to make a decision. Whereas on the, on the hands-on side, it's things like this where they just change daily. And if you're not reading the daily details, you're not gonna know what's going on. And that's on me. You live and learn.
I'm gonna learn. That's what life's all about.
Yeah. So you may be limited to 5. I may go ahead and just set us up with another one right now too.
How's everyone doing?
You can, you can throw it in the chat.
Dan, if you need them, I think it says if I publish my project, I'll get 10 bonus for a friend.
Yeah.
I could just make you my friend.
You could. And I don't need the credits though. I think the next time we do our hackathon, I'm going to invite everyone to my personal account, and that way folks can use as many credits as they want. However, I'll go back to what I said before. 5 should be plenty. Jose, what do you got for me, man?
Hi, guys. I think I just finished with the first approach with the MVP.
Yes. Can you share your screen with us?
Yes, sir. Give me a second. Where the hell is it?
It's on the bottom.
I keep forgetting it.
If you're in, if you're not come from the Google world,
I am, but there's so many.
Okay. You got it. Hey, all right. Tell us what you got. Wait, give me just a second. I need to record it for our judge.
Okay.
Just a moment to hit the record button.
I love this already.
Okay.
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 Let me
go for it.
Let me give you the context before anything. My wife is studying this browse service. She does microblading and micropigmentations and all these kind of services that are just making or improving the design of the eyebrows. Okay, let's put it that in a simple term. So what I did was to create an app for bookings and and to keep them aware about the aftercare and if they have discounts and whatever, loyalty rewards, such as the credit that you get, you receive when you are referring the service, right? So anyway, so this is as long as I can. I have gone. I haven't anything. I don't know actually where to move from here. I guess I can sign in or something or whatever.
Sure. Yeah, let's take a look at some functionality and see if you can get it to go here.
Let's see if we get something value. Okay, email. Okay, why? But I don't even check. Hackathon. And yeah, this might work.
Oh,
Okay.
Jose, if you
Yes,
haven't,
this
haven't
is
signed up for an account yet, you might need to click the sign up button there. Just below sign in, there's a sign up button.
oh, that's weird. I thought I did actually. I guess
Okay.
it's just the preview. Okay, and actually I do have one. I didn't use the credits because I already have one.
Sure.
So I guess it's fine. I don't know where to go from here now. Help me.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me guide you here real quick. Let's go ahead and open your app in a new window. So in right where it says off, just to the right of there, there you go. You can do it that way. Sure. Yeah, there's a few different ways you could do it, but that'll work.
Nope. What the hell happened?
One more tab to keep going. One more to the left.
Nope. Oh, yes.
There you are. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Share preview, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Copy link. Okay.
And Jose, really quick,
Go.
a quicker way
Yes.
that you can do that is at the top of the toolbar there in the middle where the URL is, there's a little arrow that points up and to the right. So again, you could do this a number of different ways. I'm just letting you know what one of those other ways is. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see if you can sign in from here.
Okay, let's see. One more time. And let's go and put again. It's gonna be sorry. Yeah. Like that. That doesn't matter. No, we can't. That's a boomer.
That's okay. Jose, if you want, you could just sign up for a new account. So click your sign in button. Yep. Go ahead and click sign up.
Actually, let me just check something.
Sure.
Sign in. Oh, yes, right.
There you go.
Duh. That's why.
You got it.
Create
You got
account. Oh, this is beautiful.
it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice. There you go.
I got it early. And then the medical history. Please check any that applied. I wasn't pregnant, but maybe I'm autoimmune. Wait. Okay. What do I? Micropigmentation. Why not? And my goals look like $1 billion.
Hey, don't we all?
Consultation required. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I guess this is going to do something. Based on your response, we want to ensure that this is the right for you. A brief consultation will help us determine the best approach.
Sure.
Okay. Good. I guess this is going to be the end of the road, or
Well, let's click the contact us button. I'm just curious what it does. Yeah.
yes.
Hey, there you go.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Looks
Oh.
like it's going to allow you to book a new appointment. Looks
We have
like
a dashboard.
you got a dashboard. Looks like there's some aftercare.
Okay, we have appointment, no appointments yet. Yet. We
Oh, that's nice.
have the aftercare. Oh, that's sweet.
Hey, Jose, try booking a new appointment. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with now I have it normal. Now I'm pregnant. And
Sure.
yes, I do have allergies. For medications, I don't know. So anyway, brown tinting and look there. Well, submit. not eligible. There you are.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
very interesting.
But based off of your
Yes.
responses, we've identified health considerations that may make this procedure unsafe for you. Whoa, interesting. So
Amazing.
it's
Yeah, I'm
somehow
pregnant.
recognized based off of the conditions that you gave it, that those conditions wouldn't be right for the type of procedure. That's pretty wild how it built in those
Yeah.
conditions without it telling you that. Now, I know there's someone on this call for sure, Marcelo, who can tell you how wild the AI can get sometimes. And I'll say this, I see this happen a lot with folks that have subscriptions already. And I don't know this for a fact. I'm speculating here that it's doing more behind the scenes than it would for just the free account. Because it's giving you a lot more robust functionality. I mean, it just gave a whole ton of guidelines built into it. Most of the apps that we see that start out from a new account, they don't have that much logic in them. But that's something I've started to see even more so recently in Lovable with folks that already have accounts. So that was cool. What I would encourage you to do from here, Jose, is just so we could get a look at some more apps, spend a little more time trying to understand what those conditions were that it denied you that treatment. So what I would encourage you to do is go through that process a couple more times and just change those results until you could get it to accept it. And then you'll understand a little bit better what that algorithm looks like on the system. Alternately, you could just ask Lovable why it did that. That it is going to use credits. And again, if you have credits to burn, that's okay. But you can ask the system itself why it chose to do that. So I'm going to let you go and go back to hacking here. And then if you
just
find,
1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, Maddie answered that one. It's because I choose pregnancy.
It's a
And
hypothesis.
Oh,
No. It's actually, the unfair advantage if I have one is that we already know about the business, and when they feel this stuff, and because of the studies of my wife and all the stuff, I know that a pregnant woman cannot take these kind of services.
I see.
They cannot do them. So that's why it blew my mind, to see how intuitive this is this, that it says, okay, I understand the logic, and I said, okay, this is a no. You cannot do it. It's amazing.
Smart. It's very smart. Hey, Maddie.
Yeah, it is.
Correct.
Can
we get
the spotlight?
Huge round of applause for Jose for being brave and presenting first.
Thank you.
Well, I can't say whether that's going to
stop presenting now
to win a prize, but thank you for sharing that.
It's fine. Thank you. My pleasure.
That's awesome. All right. I'm going to stop for a moment and ask, does anyone else have an application up that they can share? We've got about, where are we at on time, Maddie?
Oh, we have about 45 minutes. I'd say probably about 30 minutes left of hacking. So I think we're good.
All right. We have a hand up.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
We have Steph who chimed in first in the chat, and then we have, I might mispronounce your name, Madrula, and then we have Garen, and then actually before Garen is Marcelo. So Steph, why don't you kick us off first, and then we'll just work our way down the hand raises. Well, I've got the list in my head.
Awesome. And Maddie, real quick, I think we can do 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yep, cool.
All right, Steph, show us what you got.
So I did a app for sourdough, and the way that this Feature one, or the first feature, is a place that shows users different videos, blogs, recipes, methods by region, and where to buy ancient grains from locally. And then the second feature is a tracker for a few different things, for your starter, for different recipes that you're using, and then for processes and steps. So I did make an account. So it lets me sign in, and I have a dashboard right away. So I haven't actually like clicked through it. I only got to logging in. So it looks like it lets you log your feedings, which is cool. I just started doing sourdough again after like not doing it for a while. So this is really helpful just to like keep track of what you do so you can see what's successful. I like that you can add notes and then the different types of ancient grains. These are like two really specific ancient grains that exist. So it's cool that it already knew that. Consistent interface, which is easy to use. Hydration description, that's cool. This does kind of feel a little redundant, but I mean, it does get the job done, which is nice. Oh, and then here's the learning resources that I asked for. So Spelt Bread Masterclass, finding local ancient grains, traditional French leaven, which is a different type of sourdough method that I recently started to learn about, which is cool that it just kind of like found that because I didn't specifically mention that in this. Yeah.
This is
Would
great.
Would you actually use this stuff if you were? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, this was something that I was like, it would be really nice if I had an easy way to do all of this right now, because I know that there are some things that exist right now, but it does kind of feel like a few different apps. So this would kind of combine a few things together for me.
Very cool.
Tastes good to me, Maddie. Do we want to get the next app up?
Yeah, let's get a big round of applause. Thank you, Steph. That was awesome. All right. Next up, Madrula, you're up next. Show us what you got.
Hi everyone. Just a second. Okay. So this is just to find clean restrooms in Chicago. It's like a big city, and I think it's hard to find restrooms. Like they actually had this idea in New York, and I just got inspired by it. I wanted this in Chicago. When I first moved here, it was kind of tough to find places, and you have to like buy something and get a code. So this just does it all. So 1 second.
That's an awesome name. I love the name.
So the basic features are just to sign up, sign in, and then interactive map, like you can just point it out. I think they had something similar for recycling in the city, so I got inspired by that too, like how to find the places which recycle. And then you have access code and quick rating and availability feedback. So I have like already, so I'm just going to sign in here. 1 second.
Now, while you're pulling that up, I just want to add, Lovable does have the Google Maps API natively built in. So where I could see this going in the future is just plugging, it's essentially just turning on the feature, just turning on the Google API feature, and it'll have that, just the map in the background for you, like right there once you start. It'll also know your geolocation if you allow it to. From your browser settings. So just something I wanted to throw out there just to let you know, but this is cool so far. Are you able to get signed in here?
Yeah, I think I'm sharing the wrong second.
because we did see the map there.
Yeah, I think I'll just share the entire screen. Sorry if you guys will see. Sorry, this one. Okay.
It's okay.
I am so
There
like
we Yeah.
yes. So these are just like where I am right now, and then you can like see the nearby restrooms. I'm just going to go with Union Station. But that's where most of the tourists show up. So and then we go here, and it's accessible because I think that's pretty important. And you can just like you're talking about the API, so you can see the directions.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Mhm.
That's awesome. It's nice to have the accessibility option too, and just have that. Was that part of your feature request when you built?
yeah, I did ask for accessible because I work in accessibility field, so just to that in.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, a big round of applause. Thank you so much. I could definitely see that being useful somewhere. I love
for
it.
sure. Great
Yeah.
idea. Who do you got next for us, Maddie?
All right, Marcelo, you are up.
Oh, pressure's on, Marcelo.
Wait, sorry, do you mind? I'm in the middle of I added a new feature. You skip me, and I'll be right back.
I'm giving Marcelo a hard time because he's been part of our hackathons before. In fact, he's hacked quite a bit in Lovable. So we'll give you a pass this time, though, Marcelo, I guess.
Back to me then, because I got you're gonna do this.
All right, to the back of the line for Marcelo. Who you got next for us, Maddie?
All right, Garen, you're up.
Ooh, Garrett. All right.
All right. Let's see. Okay. This should be interesting.
You're gonna do great.
Oh,
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm not on work computer, nothing wants to work. So
welcome to the hackathon.
No kidding.
oh, and Google Chrome wants to quit and reopen.
If you need to, go ahead and exit and join again. And that's a common thing. All right, here you got. Hey, look, the AI is just taking care of people left and right here, Maddie. What you got next for us?
All right, Sam, do you want to?
Right, let's go, Sam.
Yeah. Are you ready for the most valuable, helpful app you've ever seen in your life?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I gotta switch the judge back over because it was judging Garen. Now it needs to know it's judging Sam. Sorry, this is also something new we're trying this hackathon.
I haven't published yet. Do I need to publish first?
You don't have to, as long as you can share your screen. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Okay, cool. Can I close that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Here we go. Look at this. It's a garden. Look at my garden. Okay. So first we're gonna plant some seeds. So I click the seed thing. Now when I plant my seed, I'm gonna define a goal. What's a goal that you have in your life right now?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Exercise 5 days a week.
Oh, that's a good one. 5 days a week. And then we're gonna plant the seed. And what I haven't built yet, but we're working on it, is when you come in here and you log your progress, it grows.
No. Sam, I already have a million questions and I hate to disrupt your demo.
That's fine, yeah.
I've like I said, I've done so many of these hackathons. I've never seen anything like this. What inspired this idea?
What inspired this idea is I do a lot of goal setting in my life and tracking goals and measuring and blah, blah, blah. And I think that's great, but I think it also can get like overwhelming. So the idea here is that like you don't necessarily have to follow through with everything. Maybe everything doesn't always work out, but just treat it like a garden. You know, you just kind of keep watering things and see what grows, and don't be afraid to like clear out a plot if you're like, this isn't working for me anymore. I'm abandoning that. I'm going to plant something new. So trying to do, it's like cozy meets productivity. It's a different approach to goal setting.
Nice.
Follow-up question. How did it know to make a game? Like, did you ask it to make like a game interface or?
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I described what I wanted, and I also gave it a couple of screenshots for inspiration.
There you go.
But at first, it was like really janky. Let's see. I'll show you what it did. It was doing like this.
Oh.
And I was like, boo, wrong, fix it. And I had to tell it a couple of times, like, what you're doing isn't working. And then it figured it out eventually.
Can I take a guess that you already had a Lovable account?
I did, yeah. Sorry, I did already have Lovable.
You can get it by me. I know right away what's going on here. Okay, well, I think I'm going to hand it over to Maddie to see if she has some questions through her judging lens. So thank you, Sam. That's cool. Maddie, any questions for Sam?
No questions. As soon as I saw this, I was inspired by going back to mid to late 2000s, sitting in my house and playing Farmville, avoiding doing my college work. So it did bring back some nostalgia for me.
Yes, that's the goal. That's the goal.
I like it. This is really awesome. Thank you, Sam. I like that you get to like water your goals and, see them grow. Cool. All right. We can go back all the way to Marcelo. Are you in the middle of a build or are you ready to demo?
I'm ready.
Okay, you're up. And then we'll go to Garen.
Okay. Stand by. Oh, where did I put it? Maybe we should go over to the next person because it's giving me a hard time.
Okay, no worries. Okay, Garen, you are up next.
Let's see if this works this time.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny if Garen's like, guess what?
All right.
Hey, there it is.
If you know me, you know this is what's coming. So, Dan, you're working out 5 days a week. Do you know how to fuel those workouts? All right. Well, let's find out.
No.
Okay. So I built a fuel calc. These things exist. They're out there, but they're also kind of annoying. So I eat too much. I don't want to eat too much when I'm working out as often as I do. So let's see if we can figure this out. So my prompt was like, build this endurance athlete that solves quickly to calculate how to adjust their daily nutrition based on today's training. So, basal metabolic rate plus all the stuff. So let's see what happens. So this is what I came up with. I logged in, asked me how much my training was. It was 90 minutes. It was hard. I couldn't talk. And I'm a chunky 92 kilos. Let's see how much I need. All right, so it tells me I burnt all these calories, my training stress, and now this is what I should be eating. I don't know where I'm going with this, but this is pretty interesting.
Do you feel like this is accurate?
Oh, well, that's the thing is like so the thing that I'm interested in, and I didn't do anything about, is add my profile settings. So like I would assume that my profile settings would sit here knowing what's my current metabolic rate or like what's some known caloric expenditures to like kind of reel that in, or like, do you have a DEXA scan? Enter some numbers. Like you could go pretty heavy into this data. So it can be like super accurate, I would assume, if you had that kind of information. And I don't know anything about the macronutrients of what I eat. So obviously like trying to figure that out is going to be a gap, but also there's plenty of nutrition apps out there. You can integrate with third-party stuff all day. And there's millions of things like you take a photo of and they'll tell you what's in it, right?
Yeah. So Garrett, part of my testing here would be to see if the system actually is right. No, this is cool. All right.
So like what to eat pre-ride, post-ride. I burnt 1,500 calories. So like I need a bigger dinner to recover to make sure I got all the calories back. And that's what I'm super interested in, is like trying to understand. I only went to the gym and burnt 500 calories a day. So like you don't need a giant bowl of pasta, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can just eat normal. Or like tomorrow, I had a big long conversation about this. So I'm super stoked to actually have done something with this. So thank you, Dan, and thank you, Maddie, for the other day of telling me about this, because like I want to understand really what tomorrow's workout and fuel for tomorrow as well as recover for today, right? So for me, this is going to be now adjusting, like, how can I put my training in here? How can I map my week out? How can I get to Sunday meal planning and like, here's your projection. This is what you need. Go to the store with this list, like, and go away. But
yeah,
that's awesome. Probably up.
This is great. And one thing I just want to add here really quick to what we've seen in Garen's app and what we've seen and the other apps we reviewed as well is what we call narrow intent. And I'm under the firm belief that that's really where AI and AGI is going, is to be able to have so much agency over your life where you literally have an app for everything. And I know sometimes that sounds like overkill. There's like the old adage, like, yeah, there's an app for that. But that's what I've started doing in my life. I have an app for my finances. I have an app for my my home and like home maintenance. I have an app for my workout routine that I mentioned. But I'm starting to build apps for everything. On the flip side of the coin, I no longer subscribe to Salesforce. I no longer subscribe to X, Y, and Z. And I'm only paying $25 a month for Lovable. So I've built maybe 8 or 10 applications for myself in Lovable that replace other applications I was using for less money, and they have all of my context. So it's like, yeah. So I love seeing these really narrow, like I built this for myself to help myself because it's going to help other people too. But that is really like what I see is like the core power of AI is you got like a little buddy. Anytime you want, they can help you with anything that you want. You just have to go spin up a project. Sorry, Maddie, I trampled on some time there, but I think we're all right. Is Marcelo ready? Was Marcelo next?
Yeah, Marcelo, how are you feeling?
I am having all sorts of technical issues all of a sudden.
Here, Marcelo, you can just share the URL if you want.
All right, I can do that. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, you can throw it in the chat, and I could just pull it up on my screen.
Nice.
It's not my first time. All right, let me share my screen. And so many screens. Let me share my entire laptop. You didn't.
All right. Whoa.
But you did. All right. Oh. Come on, man. Okay, walk us through it. I already know what it is.
It's called Chippin', and Chippin', everyone can chip in and save money for anything you want. So, like for a family vacation, you want to buy grandma a new car, whatever it is, you can chip in.
Yeah.
So you can do everyone directly from your bank account. Some examples of what families are saving for there. That's cool. First home. 60th anniversary party, whatever it is. But you all sort of pull your money together into one escrow account. You can invest, so you can let that money sit there for a year and grow it if you want. I try to integrate Dan with Plaid. I'm close. That was the holdup. I was this close. I think I need your help.
I had a funny feeling you might have already had a Lovable account, so it's okay. It's all right. Can we try signing in? In fact, can I sign up and sign in?
Yeah. I signed up already. Go ahead. It has a database already.
Okay. And now I know from prior hackathons you what? Oh, sign up. I hit the wrong. That was on me. User error.
What inspired this, Marcelo?
So my kids are getting older, and I'm just tired of fucking paying for their vacations all the time when they have like real jobs. I'm like, hey, Come on, can someone chip in like $50 for Airbnb, whatever it is? And they're always like, no, pops,
Can I tell you how that reads from a non-parent perspective? Is
Please.
hey, I'm using AI as a way to get money from my kids.
I love it.
I
Yeah.
love
All right, so
Great that you're in.
yeah, this is so smart. All right, so I'm bankrolling you, Dad. Family goals.
Hit create goal. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, send grandma
To Tahiti.
to, I don't know, Peru.
Oh,
She mentioned something about Machu Picchu. That's
There you
I'm in the
go.
right spot, right?
$500, but all right.
Oh, whoops.
5,000
Yeah, let's get her out of here tomorrow, Saturday.
in a day.
Oh,
no!
you have a security. Let me guess. You have a
That's what you help
security
me.
error in your application.
I need your help.
Folks, I'll spill the beans. This is how Marcel and I work together. This is it. You're looking at it. He gets it to a point where we hit a security error, and then he goes, "Hey, I need your front end development experience. Can you help me out?" And then I jump into his lovable build, and I help him to the next step. So
I love it.
thank you for that. Yes, we can continue that. I thought you were going to show the other thing you were talking about.
That's old news, Dan.
Whoa, not yet, buddy, not yet. So, okay, super cool. Maddie, do we have any more apps to demo?
Potentially.
Whoa!
Just gonna ask Jasmine if you would like to demo. So yes. What do you have? Show us what you got. You might still be on mute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
awesome.
Perfect. Is my screen sharing?
Not yet.
Okay, I think it's taking a minute there to load.
Take your time. Yeah, no worries. And if you need to restart, that's okay too.
I've clicked to share my screen and it says presentation is starting, but I'm also not seeing my screen shared.
You can share the link with us too, like we just did with Marcelo, if you'd like, and then either I or Dan can share it.
Let me try to actually hop out of this meeting and hop back in and see if that works.
A lot of times that does work. Yeah.
It's the old unplug it, plug it back in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll hang
Okay,
out.
I'll see y'all in a minute.
Alex, did you have something that you wanted to demo? I know he might have had to step away for some chicken nuggets.
Hey, crew. No, I'm still slightly here. I don't think I'm demo ready.
Okay.
I did have a ton of fun with it though. This
Oh,
is really
nice.
fun. Yeah, I'm getting in, but I'm also not able to demo.
Okay, that's okay. What were you building, or what are you building? But tell us the name of it.
Yeah, so the name, I actually forget that, but I work in recruiting, so I'm a career coach, and it's actually called Shift Match. So something for high volume recruiting is, there's always flexibility in the working hours where someone's like, hey, if it's 7 to 3, I get started at 6, finish by 2. And if the employer is cool with that, it kind of prompts them for that. And then I was trying to do some prompting with it. And I also, if there's marketing videos that show the job, sometimes people, they see the job in person, they're like, what the hell did I sign up for? So I had a lot of fun with this. This is really fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and you guys are really bright. So I did think I was going to be a wallflower. I knew I'd have my hands full. I didn't know I'd be doing that. So next time I'll make sure I'm able.
All good. We're happy you were able to participate and you're getting something out of it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. All right, you're back with us. Are you able to present now? Hopefully.
Okay.
Nice.
Can you guys see it
Yeah,
now?
there it is. All right.
Yay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is the app I created. It's mainly meant, let me see where I put my prompt in. It's mainly meant for like everyday makeup users. So I found a challenge that I and like my friends have experienced is like shopping made for makeup specifically online. So I feel like if you've had this experience, you know the struggle of like finding the shades of makeup that actually fit you. So there's two main features on here that I think would be helpful. The first is like a shade matcher for like your base makeup. Now this is makeup that like you want it to match your exact skin color, which is like foundation, concealer, contour, bronzer. So essentially you would upload your picture here, and then from that you would be given product recommendations that fit your exact shade. Now there's also, which I'll demo this one, it's a color analysis type of like simulation here. So for other types of makeup, like let's say like your blush, your eyeshadow, your lipstick, that doesn't have to match your exact skin color. But there is something that's kind of popular right now called like a color season analysis. It's something that's really big in Korea and is starting to be really big here in the US. Essentially, you go to someone in person and then they look at your entire face, your hair color, your eye color, your undertone, like your skin color. And from that, they sort you into like a season analysis. So I'll just demo it here. So essentially you would upload a picture of yourself, preferably in natural lighting. This is the quickest picture I could find, not in natural lighting. But you upload it, it analyzes your colors, and from there, you're put into a season. So I'm put into a spring. From that, I can see that I have a warm undertone, that these are the colors that best fit me. So then when I'm shopping for makeup, and here I can see my recommendations, I'm now given products, specifically shades and also recommendations that will look really great according to this like color season I've been placed in.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I just got back from Korea actually at the beginning of December, and those color analysis where they put the things in front of you, the different colors, and tell you your season match was really
Yeah.
expensive actually.
Yeah, I know.
This is so cool. I love that. And as a woman who doesn't wear a ton of makeup and is like sometimes a little intimidated by going into a store, it's so nice that you have the ability to kind of do this. And I live in a town that also doesn't, like a very, very tiny town. So I have to do a lot of shopping online. So this is really cool. I love that, you thought of this and you already have someone in here that's like, just send me the link. I'd like to play.
Yeah, I feel like especially that aspect of like not having to go in person and like swatch
Yeah.
your arm with different shades and just like try everything on, like it would really just cuts that like middle step out. Because like why am I shopping online if I have to go in person to see
Yeah.
like what it looks like, or if I have to buy it and then like return it because I don't like how it actually looks on my skin versus the picture you see online.
Yeah, totally. I love it. Okay. Dan, we have about 13 minutes left, which means we probably need to get to judging and determine who our winners are so that we can announce them. First of all, let's give a big round of applause to all of you for building a functional app in under an hour. Amazing. Dan and I are going to be right back in under 5 minutes. So talk amongst yourselves, make your app better. We'll be right back.
Maddie, do you want to throw in some music?
I do.
Can we do that? And then I have the link for you for us to go behind the kitchen.
I love it.
I think that'll work.
Okay, let me press play. Let's go here. A little bit. All right, we'll be right back.
Maddie, you might need to check your spam box.
Oh, spam box. Thank you.
I just sent it from my work address. I can paste it here in the chat as well. Sometimes my work address shows up in spam boxes. I just found that out recently too. All right, I see you over there.
yesterday. Put a smile on your sad face when you walk out the door and you can't take no more. Everything bringing you down, and they look at you strange, like you're a mistake. So you just turn around, but sometimes don't you wish you were invisible? Still be here, but hidden to the world. You can be
All right, everybody. The judges are back.
Well, that would have been super embarrassing if I would have forgot to mute myself, Maddie. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. I was muted.
Oh my God.
Guys, that was really tough. Maddie and I were hoping to have some like really clear winners, and
It was really hard.
I'll let Maddie take it from here.
All right, everybody. We're going to announce third place first. Third place is, and you win a book inspired by Marty Kagan, a 30-minute one-on-one product feedback with Dan, and the winner is, drum roll please. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. We have Steph with the sourdough bread app.
Yeah. Woo!
Some bread in here.
Sourdough companion app. That's what I wrote down. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We really like the idea, and more specifically, we like that the application had some guidance to start you out with so that you can start plugging some recipes directly into the application. I thought that was really cool. So kudos to you. Maddie, you want to announce second place?
Yes. All right. Drum roll, please. Second place is going to Desmond with the Makeup Analysis Beauty Finder. Let me give your color match. All right. Desmond, I can tell you right now, I was sold. I was like, give me the link right now. I want it. I don't want to pay a bunch of money, and this is perfect for me in a tiny, small town. You nailed it.
And I'm going to add, we saw some guys asking if they could use it too. So I think this is, that was pretty cool. I think very original app, and something that can help save time and money too. And, I think that'll definitely help people. So congratulations. Kudos to you, Maddie. Who do we have for first place?
Another drum roll, please. Let's give it up. First place is going to be winning a 3-month Lovable Pro subscription and a 1-hour one-on-one product feedback session with your very own Dan. And that is going to Mr. Sam Irvin with the Goals Garden. Nice job, Sam.
We loved the originality here. Reframing goal setting as a living garden. It's fresh, it's memorable, it's emotionally intelligent. It solves the real world problems of burnout and things like shame and overwhelming productivity system. I mean, you covered a lot of ground in one very simple graphic. I thought it had a lot of meaningful human impact, helped people be kinder to themselves while still growing. That's rare and powerful. So congratulations to you, Sam. Kudos. I will be following up with y'all. In fact, if you won, hang out for a couple minutes because I'm going to need to get your email address. I'm fairly confident I already have it, but I just want to double check. And for Sam, we'll get that Lovable Pro subscription out. And then for Desmond, we'll do the user testing session. And then we've got our book for Steph. Steph, we can talk afterwards the best way to get that to you. Maddie, do you want to wrap us up with any parting words?
Yes. All right. I want to just take a second and look at what happened here. An hour ago, some of you had empty screens, and now we have functional apps. We have solutions to real problems. But most importantly, you all just proved that building in public isn't as scary as you may have thought. So you are not just designers anymore. You are orchestrators. To our winners, congratulations. Dan is going to be sending you emails to get you your coordination of your prizes. To everyone else, the fact that you showed up, you built in public and put your work out there, that really is the win. So, we're just getting started. This isn't a one-off. This is a movement. We want to see you back here for the February event. So keep an eye on the Hackathon Hub and your email. We'll be dropping the dates there. If you want to stay and ask some questions, Dan is going to hang out for a bit. And for everyone else, thank you for bringing your energy, your vulnerability, and your creativity. I'm Maddie Romashko. This is Big Nerd, and you are officially AI enabled. So go build something that matters and have a good night, everybody.